Hey guys, so part of chapter 10 is understanding and working with integers. Integers is this word right here, and what integers means is any number that's greater than or smaller than 0. So if you think about a number line, 0 is right in the middle. If we go this direction, we go larger, so we'd have 1, 2, 3, 4, infinite, right? Higher. If we go this direction, now we're going below 0. Think about it as temperatures. -1 degree gets colder, it goes to -2, and so on. If you think about being at sea level, you are at 0 feet. Above or below, you're at 0 feet. And if you go this direction, you're going into the water, you're going deeper. So -1 foot below 0, 2 feet, and so on. Go this way, you're going higher. All right. Another way to think about it is being in the hole with the bank. So if you have $0, you have nothing. If you earn money, you go higher. If you owe people money, you're in the negative. Okay, so there's different ways to think about integers. So the first thing we're going to talk about is just ordering integers from smallest to biggest. So it says in increasing order. So let's just look at number 1. If you look at these 4 integers, the smallest one would be a -9. Okay, you'd be the deepest in the ocean. You would be at 9 degrees below 0, where you'd owe somebody $9. The next one would be a -2, and then you'd 1, and then 8. Okay, so let's just skip around a little bit. Let's do this one up here. Okay, so if you think about the smallest integer, so any of the 3 ways, being the deepest, being the coldest, or owing the most money. So the smallest would be -9, then -8, -7, and -5. Okay. So these are all pretty simple, I hope. So let's just do one more. If you want to pause the video, you can, and then check your work. So let's just do number 5. So you can pause, do it, and then check your work. So the smallest amount here, the coldest, the most amount of money owed, or the deepest in the ocean would be a -6, then -3, -1, and 9. Okay, so that's one way to think about ordering integers. Okay, now the other thing I wanted to talk about was adding integers. And a couple different ways to think about this. If you think about that number line, right, you're at 0. Okay, so if you have a -7, so you're over here, you're at -7 on this side, and we're going to add 9 more negatives. So it's going to get colder. So we're going to go this way 9 more steps. So where would we end up with? -7. If you have a number line, you could, step it off or just count it yourself. You would be at a negative. We're going to go colder. We're going to go deeper into the ocean. So you'd be at -16. You might kind of start seeing a pattern here. Okay, let's do this one. So we have -5 plus -1. So it is 5 below 0, and we're going to add another -1 degree. We would continue to go colder by 1 degree, so we'd be at -6 degrees. Okay, so that's one way to think about it, is like using a number line or thinking about temperatures. Mr. Gruber, he was a math teacher for a long, long time, and he always taught it, good guys and the bad guys. So let's say that all of the positives, we have 6 good guys here, 6 positives. and we're going to put those against 9 bad guys. Well, which team is going to win? We have more bad guys by how many? If you compare them, we have 3 more bad guys than good guys. So the bad guys would win by 3. Okay, if you think about the number line, if you start at 6, we'd be at 6 here. And we're going to take 9 negative steps. We're going to go this direction 9 spaces. We'd end up at a -3 right in here. So either way, I kind of like using the good guys, bad guys when we're adding them. But I don't care how you use it. Okay, so number 4, if I'm at +9 here, and I'm going to go 9 negative steps, well, I'm going to end up here at 0. Or if you think about good guys and bad guys, I have 9 good guys on my team, there's 9 bad guys on the other team. Who's going to win? Nobody, because nobody has more or less. They even out. Okay, this one, we have 4 good guys, 2 bad guys. Who's going to win? The good guys by 2. It's number 6. I have 7 bad guys, 2 good guys. The bad guys are going to win by 2. Okay, I'll do a few more. Let's go to number 12. So if you want to pause this and do those problems and then compare your answers, go ahead and pause. Otherwise, I'm going to keep going. Number 7, I'm at -2 on the number line. I'm going to go 7 steps in the positive direction. I would end up at 5. Or if you think about the good guys, bad guys, I have more good guys by 5. I have 3 good guys and 5 more good guys. I'm at 8. This is the type of problem you're used to doing. It's just 3 plus 5. Now we're adding in those negatives. Okay, number 9, I have 3 good guys and 9 bad guys. Well, the bad guys are going to win by 6. 10, I have 9 bad guys and 7 good guys. The bad guys are going to win by 2. Okay, I have all good guys. How many good guys do I have all together? 9. And here I have 4 bad guys and 4 good guys. They even out. 0. Okay, so if you have any questions on either of these, this one or this one, either email me or ask for a Zoom meeting. Because the next step after this is I'm going to assign a worksheet that I would like you to do.